Hi, friends. Hello. A lot of things are happening. Amy just posted in the Discord that David Tennant's going to be hosting an English version of the Genius Game. I didn't even know there was going to be an English version of the Genius Game, so I'm very excited about that. I got distracted doing a bunch of Googling right as I started the stream. Keep your fingers crossed for me. I sent an email over to RHAP. I would love to host a podcast about the Genius. Hi, Quay. Yeah, we're getting there. You guys are getting us there to a Chocobo stream. It'll be soon, it looks like. And then my partner sent me a TikTok of James Acaster talking on whatever Seth Meyers hosts. So I've been distracted by a lot of things that I like in the last 10 minutes. How are we doing this afternoon? Bran, I saw you have to go to a meeting. Shouldn't you be in the meeting by now? I think when I load the game, we will be outside of Run Wild, which is sad. But that's where I left off last night. Let's do a match of Run Wild. On the time trial one, I've been very close. And then at the last minute, it's getting it into that last goal where you have to do the lob shot, but you have to do it from the right distance that keeps fucking me over. I can get the first 7 in like 2 minutes, and then I sit there doing the last one until we hit 3 minutes, and then I start over. Or actually until we hit 2:30, and then I start over, because if it's not 2:30, what's the point? But I was literally yelling at the computer yesterday when I was doing the whatever the other one is called. Free-for-all, I guess. Because the computer won't shoot at the person who's winning. Like, work with me here a little bit. And I think on stream yesterday I did one where I tied for first, right? But that doesn't count, so what are you gonna do? It's a horrible game. I hate it. I will do time trial once because I'm not terrible at it, but it's not going to be a success. These are things I know to be true. Do we want to talk about Survivor? Are people caught up on Survivor? Ran, I know you're not watching, but Mike, Josh, Survivor. Amy, I'm so excited about the Genius. I didn't even know it was happening. Oh, I pressed a button. I'm gonna have to open something else just so that we don't accidentally bump into the Persona 5 music, because I feel rage as soon as I hear it. You love that the reveal pic is the dude is just in a TARDIS. Yeah, sure. I mean, I see what you're saying. But that is very much what the Genius set looks like. And it's different in Korea, at least. It was different every season, but they've got all the fundamentals of the Genius set in the shapes. Oh man. I was like, this can't be the Korean Genius. It has to be something else, right? Nope. And then I saw the Garnet, and I was like, no, this is the show. And I'm very, very hyped. You feel like Dr. Will is just pulling people out when he doesn't need to? Hold on. I have something. Mike Bloom, not Mike Edwards. Mike Bloom posted to the Discord. Wait, Mike, are you caught up on Survivor? I don't want to spoil it for you if you have not watched yet. But there was a medevac last night is the headline. And Mike Bloom posted, he said, medevac told me it took him weeks for his hand and arm to fully recover with a regimen of physical therapy and anti-inflammatories. So even if they were able to do the 24-hour medical immunity like they do in Australia, it wouldn't have applied here. So it sounds like he did need to go. At least he didn't need surgery, it sounds like. But I also haven't read the full exit interview. But that was just something Mike added for context in the Discord. I know. Dr. Will was getting a lot of hate last night, but Rob was saying on the podcast he wonders if it's like not even a production call. It's like a legal call. If like it reaches a point where you don't get to make the choice, it's for like insurance or whatever other reasons. We were all kind of speculating. I was like chatting with folks in PSR as it was happening. Just another thing that is controversial that just don't? You mean like a thing that doesn't need to be controversial? Doesn't need to be. Yeah. Like we were watching the episode and I was talking in PSR and people were like, it feels like it can't be Banu going with how obvious it is that Banu's going. And I was like, maybe they just can't obfuscate anymore. Like, you know, what are you going to do? And then as soon as this medical situation came up, we were like, oh, maybe that's what's going to happen. And so it doesn't matter how much it looks like Banu's going home because of this. And that ultimately ended up being correct. So we'll see what happens next week. I'm going to see if I can find you all a Chocobo alert. So get Banu out, I'm sorry, but the way he switched from 1 million hearts to Glee over the medevac is concerning. Other people were saying that too. I didn't... Yeah, I guess he's saying at the end, like, this is the first time I've smiled or laughed in this game since, like, the first day or whatever. It's interesting because he's such an emotional person, but it feels like that emotion is not especially empathetic. It's all, like, he has a very specific narrative going on in his head that is entirely self-centered, and like we all have that, but everything seems to be very overwhelming and entirely focused on how it impacts him personally. And like there's a lot going on out there, but yeah, I don't know. He is not made for this game, that's for sure. I don't have strong feelings about him positively or negatively, but hero of his own story. Yeah, I mean, everybody has that in their own way, but it does feel like, you know, he's just dumping emotions on people without any concern for if they're available to take on all of that emotion. You think he's gonna sneak by for a few episodes? I think that's gonna have to involve them not going back to tribal because he doesn't have a vote. If he had a vote, that would be different, because then I think he or Q, with the backing of Banu's vote, could get Tiff to vote with them. But right now, Tiff doesn't have, Q doesn't have the numbers. Tiff's not going to vote out Kenzie over Banu, ever. You think they're going to go on an immunity run? I don't see it. I just don't see it. They still can't sit anybody out. They still have no fire. They still have no food. They still have Banu being an emotional wreck. It feels like the Survivor thing to happen. I mean, didn't happen to Lulu. Didn't happen to Tika. Tika won once, I guess. But y'all, the growing out the hair process is getting funky in the back. Or I hope they swap. Like, not even just to save the people in Yanu, but like just to shake things up and make it more interesting. They win a reward and then they go back for immunity. We'll see. I don't know. I do like that they changed it so that you can't sit out in back-to-back challenges and that doesn't reset after a tribal council cycle. Viupolu 1 win. Oh, man. Ow, 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 my nose. Yeah, we shall see. I don't see things improving for them. Because they just don't work well together as a team. That was their issue to begin with, and that hasn't changed by voting out 2 people. And I think if they get down to 3, they swap tribes anyway. But who knows? They were granted a reprieve this week, obviously. Legendary. I mean, it's a legendary mess. Was it Rob saying, like, poor Tiffany being on this tribe with all of these, like, emotional men, like the wackadoodle men that are Banu, Q, and Jelinski. The Claire season 44 rule. Oh, yeah. That you can't sit out. Right. Because it used to be in back-to-back challenges, like, within the same cycle. But that if you're only doing one challenge a cycle, then you can sit out in all the challenges. Yeah. But we've talked about this too. I don't know if we've talked about it on stream, but I've certainly talked about it with people that, like, I don't think it's interesting to just watch a tribe get decimated, go to tribal council week after week after week, because, you know, then it's just one group going through the same thing over and over again. And the other groups, the other tribes are bored because they've got nothing to do. And it doesn't, you know, have any impact on the dynamics in any way. So it's not great TV, I think. This tribe is a particular mess, yes. And we did have, you know, Sabaya on the Grill, episode 3 last season, which was fucking incredible. But, like, setting it up so that you don't get your flint until you win a challenge feels like a recipe for constant failure. Feels like Jeff on his high horse, like, you should have to play. Oh, I don't know about that. I feel like, I mean, maybe that's the motivation, but I also feel like it gives all the players an opportunity to play. They can't just be forced by their tribe to sit out all the time. Because I imagine Claire didn't want to always sit out, but, like, rather than argue about it, she did it. I think I had Claire on my draft teams then. I liked her. She was from Brooklyn. Yeah, I don't know. The Amazing Race was fun too. Yeah, it was. Not surprised by the outcome. Well, the only thing I was surprised about is that it was a mega leg, but it's still involved in elimination. Because I feel like usually if they say keep on racing, that means they're not. Because that's what they did last season. They were like, no non-elimination legs, except the first leg will be a non-elimination leg. Because you'll just keep on racing. So that was a surprise for us last night. But a lot of fun teams. I mean, there's always a lot of fun teams. It's wild that they started in Mexico. We were trying to think last night if there were any seasons other than, like, the COVID season where they started. Oh, hi, Ashley. Where they started outside of the U.S., and I don't think we can think of any. Maybe in years they heard the complaints, but this was filmed years ago. Yeah, was this filmed in 2022 at this point? I am not fully up on all of the timeline. I know Like, I know that last season was filmed after this season because they knew that they were going to have 90-minute episodes, so they decided to put this season out first. Just the one season in Germany for COVID. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like they always, like, start on the East Coast and go to Europe, or start on the West Coast and go to Asia first. But they never start in Mexico. Like, I've always said I would get so lucky if I was on a season where they did a bunch of South America, which they never really do. This was filmed during the COVID rules. Oh, right, back on charter flights, and we won't see, like, airport stuff because they didn't do any booking of flights and things. I think it's also going to be more spending. I mean, obviously they're going to be in Puerto Vallarta next week, too. So more legs where they're spending multiple weeks, multiple legs in the same city or same country. We were looking at the list last night. One season started in Gloucester, Massachusetts. Not to be confused with Gloucester, England. Yeah, it does always feel like it's like big coastal cities like DC or Philly or New York or LA or San Francisco or Seattle are like the starting and ending locations. And so wild that in every preview, they're like, here's Gritty, so you know we're ending in Philly, because we didn't start in Philly. Double legs per country or city, yeah. Do I speak Portuguese? No. But I would guess this is true there also. My experience in Portugal was that basically everybody in Lisbon spoke English also. But everybody also spoke Spanish. So, like, when I annoyingly missed the bus because Google Maps lied to me about where the bus stop was, and I chased it for 2 blocks with my suitcase and didn't catch it, and had to call a cab to get to the airport. I had a conversation with my cab driver at 5 o'clock in the morning in Spanish for like half an hour. So, in my experience, Portuguese speakers tend to also speak Spanish because way more people on the planet speak Spanish than speak Portuguese. But if you're in a big city, which is you'd probably be in Rio if you went to Brazil, you'll find plenty of English speakers anyway. It's when you get into these like smaller, like rural cities that you're less likely to find English speakers. We found a few people in Costa Rica who didn't speak much English. The languages have similarities. They do. They have a lot of similarities. I've always said that to my ear, and I'm not a native Spanish speaker, obviously, but like to my ear, Portuguese sounds like if you were speaking Spanish with a French accent, if that makes sense. Like there's a lot more soft sounds in Portuguese than in Spanish. And some words are completely different. But they're both Romance languages. They're both, they both come from Latin the same way that French and Italian do. So, like, I can read it decently well enough to understand, general directions or rules about a place or whatever. I can parse out most of a menu, those kinds of things. There's, like, the Dutch Mall where they switched English, Spanish, French, depending on where they are. Yeah, I mean, I think I've told this story many times, but like when I went to Tangier in Morocco, the official languages of Morocco are French and Arabic, but Tangier is so close to Spain, like you can see Spain from the coast, that most people in Tangier also speak Spanish, and most of them don't speak English, but I was there while I was studying abroad in Madrid, and I was there with some friends from my program, and so we all had all our conversations with people in Tangier in Spanish, because that was the common language that we all spoke, both locals and us. Or we'd get menus for restaurants, and they could give us a menu in Spanish, but not a menu in English. Your options were like a menu in Spanish or a menu in Arabic, and Arabic was not going to help any of us outside of like pictures. So Yeah. I mean, if I were doing the race, I would definitely brush up on the very marginal Korean that I have. And see, Portuguese is just not really worth the time. You have like a 2 country shot in all the countries that you're going to end up somewhere where they speak Portuguese. And if you speak Spanish, you're going to be fine. And I speak Spanish. So, but that would be my dream, is an amazing race that spends a lot of time in South America. You'd have to go back to learning Spanish. I've kept mine up pretty well in the last few years. I mean, I work with a lot of people who are from Puerto Rico or the Dominican Republic, who will converse with each other in Spanish, and I can participate in those conversations. Obviously, when I went to Costa Rica, I spoke a lot of Spanish. And I'm on a 1,403-day streak on Duolingo, and that's mostly Spanish and a little bit of Korean. And I live in New York, so there's a lot of people in my building actually speak Spanish. And learning how to drive stick shift. Yeah, I used to know. I was never great at it, but the car I primarily drove my senior year of high school and my first couple years of college whenever I was home was a 1996 Volkswagen Jetta with a manual transmission. But I definitely have not driven a stick in probably about 10 years. And really would rather not if I don't have to. But if I were to do the race with my partner, they could do the stick. I think. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. But I certainly would take some classes in manual driving before doing the race if that were to happen. That's the biggest thing you got to know. And probably just some like general geography study, I feel like would not go amiss. And 3-point turns. I couldn't watch that. I literally couldn't. I couldn't. It was so stressful because like I've been in situations where I'm even just trying to parallel park poorly. Stick well enough, but manual cars aren't very useful here at Too Many Hills. I feel like that's exactly what they're for, Mike. Aren't they supposed to be for like changing grades and whatever? I don't know. You were waiting for people to come up and lift the car. I know. I was like, this car is just going to live here now. They're going to have to like tow it, and it's going to get damaged in the process of getting turned around. Because sometimes that's how I feel. I'm like, can I just pick up the front of the car and put it on the next to the curb on the road? I love not having a car and not having to drive. Parking in Costa Rica was wild. You kind of just pull over on the side of the road and hope for the best a lot of the time. Not a fan. Have fun doing the rest of the leg sans car, I know. You're not allowed to drive. I feel like you've mentioned that before, Amy. What's crazy is I could rent a car in England and have to just drive on the other side of the road with no practice. But they would let me, which I think is insane. I would never rent a car in a country that drives on the other side of the road because I know I would screw it up so badly. That feels so dangerous. Was this a scenario where Phil came out? No, it wasn't. Somehow they did get the car, but like they were doing a 3-point turn, but on a street that looked like it should have been a one-way street, and they managed to get the car fully perpendicular between the 2 curbs. And then I stopped watching because I was so stressed out, but they did get out of it eventually. But the street was like the width of this sedan. So it was like a process. Getting into that position was a process that I couldn't believe. You thought he was going to give them a time penalty. Well, they got the time penalty anyway, basically, didn't they? Basically, yeah. I was bummed for the the New York boyfriends that they almost won the leg but didn't win the leg, because this felt like this was their chance. I mean, obviously they're doing great, and they'll do great next week since they're staying in the same place, but I was rooting for them. Even if they do kind of look like twins almost. Yeah, a lot of really likable teams, which is always great. So we'll see how things go. I thought both of the detours looked really difficult. I don't want to drag those giant ass horses all over the city. You're so happy the Waltham father and daughter didn't get the boot first night. I know. When he was like struggling to run, leaving the starting line, I was like, oh boy, you haven't even done anything yet, my dude. But, you know, the two dads that made it really far, not the team, not the beards, but the two dads who were racing with their kids, I can see them. Steve and Annalie, Steve, and then Rob and Corey. So Steve and Rob were both kind of like struggling in the speed department or the stamina department, and they made it as far as they did, so you never know. Oh, that's the other thing I would do if I were going on the race, is I would start running again. Because running will be my biggest downfall on the race. Because I am not fast, I have asthma, I have short legs. Speed is not my strong suit. Gotta be strategic with your partner. Yeah. That's like the one thing, is there's so many things where you can strategize strengths, but like at certain points you just both have to be fast. And if I were running the race with my partner, they're not fast either. Quite a bit taller than me, but not fast. It eliminates most of your family. Yeah, if I did it with my brother is fast. He runs. He's also 10 inches taller than me. You got long legs and are fast and can breathe good. So Amy, we'd be good partners. My brother and I actually probably would be a really good team because we have such different strengths. Shut up, Amy. I'm over 5 feet tall, just barely. No, I think my brother's 5'10", and I'm 5'1". But like, he's very good at math things and sciencey stuff, and I'm very good at the more creative things. Funny enough, though, I think I have the more logical brain. But you know, logic in math means a very different thing than like logic in common sense. Yeah, I don't know. I'm very good at navigating. He could do the driving. I don't know. Hi, Alex. You're 5'3". Shout out to the shorties. Everyone is still here distracting. We've been talking about the race, Ran. And so I guess good that you missed the chat about the race since you haven't watched it yet. You would need a tall person comfortable with driving. Yeah. 5'9"? That feels like a nice height, Amy. No, we don't need to talk about, I think we've like covered the race. We are just talking about like strategies for if we were to run the race, what we would need in our partners. You're 5'8" on a good day. That's how tall my dad is, and yet somehow my brother still came out 5'10". 5'7" on a bad day, or 5'8" in the morning, 5'7.5" by dinner time. That's another thing I miss about doing aerials is all the time you spend hanging out upside down. Not came out, turned out, Amy, turned out. Obviously, he wasn't born at 5'10". I don't know how many inches long he was when he was born. I know my mom always said I fit between her hand and my feet were at her, like the crook of her elbow. I was tiny. Short, but you can walk a lot and navigate non-grid systems. Yeah, exactly. Faith is 5'11"? Wow. Oh, look, a rejection letter that starts with, "Dear applicant." We love those. Again, for a job I applied for a month ago, more than a month ago. And Rand, your wife is 5'11"? You are my doppelganger. And you say she's 6'2" in heels. I wore, not really heels, but like wedges all through high school. They were very comfortable, but like I can't believe I did that now. Because now you can't even really get me into heels when I'm like doing something dressy. Because I'm like, I'm going to be standing for so long. Just forget it. What is this? Used to wear heels at work all the time, and now it's special occasions only. Yeah, like even dressy events, I'm like, you'll get me in an ankle boot with a heel like that big, maybe, on a good day. Like it has to be a really special occasion where I know I'm gonna get to sit a lot. I still own a few pairs of heels, but they just never get worn. Even I went to 2 weddings last fall, and I didn't wear real heels to either of them. Your sister's wedding. Will I wear heels to my brother's wedding? My brother's getting married in September. Probably not, but we'll see. I'm assuming I'm in the wedding party, but we haven't talked about it. I don't know. I'm the only sibling. Like, my brother and his girlfriend each have 1 sibling. So, like, I feel like we both have to be in the wedding party. And I have no idea what that means or what that looks like because it's shocking to me that my brother's getting married. You weren't invited to your sister's wedding? That sucks, Amy. Ignore that not wearing heels makes you less tall than me. They're uncomfortable. Don't do that to yourself. You were and then you weren't. I feel that. I have a very complicated relationship with my family that is not my brother. Can you live stream the wedding since we know you and Sam and are basically family? Well, I think if I'm in the wedding party, I cannot live stream the wedding. But I have no, other than knowing a date and a general location of somewhere near Vancouver, I have no other information about the wedding thus far. How are we all doing? I think we're all processing a little bit of family trauma at the moment. But I'm all right. Doing our best to distract from story gameplay. I'm still not in the story, Rand, but I want to be. I think it's about what I was going to do was the proto relic, since that's like kind of story, but not literally story. But I think if I go into the game right now, I will be in Costa del Sol. In fact, we can find out. Yeah, see, right here with the frickin' Run Wild lady. Go do Fort Condor hard mode. Oh. Why? So we can all be miserable together? Correct. Use your channel points on the joint goal. Yeah, we're almost there. Only takes 3 more. Okay, I'm gonna do 1 time trial. You looked up a guide for the hard modes? Oh, that doesn't sound fun. You had drama for like 12 to 13 years that finally ended in November? That's wild. You're not even going to be here for it. You're busy all of next week. Well, we'll see. I mean, if it gets done, if we hit it today or tomorrow, I might do it this weekend. Okay, hold on. I gotta turn this off. I will do this one time. Maybe twice, because I feel like I need one to get back in the groove. Usually that does it. Oh, not off the edge. It's ruined. The whole attempt is ruined. Already ruined. This is the problem. As soon as it starts rolling not where you want it to be, everything is over. It's all over. Yellow, where are you? Over here. Pause and retry. I did that so many times, actually. To be quite honest with you. Where it's like, as soon as I messed up at all, I was done. Are you 4? No, where's 4? Over there. Look at me using the lob shot. It's almost like Amy told me to do that so that I did it. Boop. Okay. Yellow. Of course, as far away from me as possible. You and all your stupid bullshits. Oh, and then this other stupid thing that happens is it will lob every other ball before it will lob the one you're trying to hit. They're like, did you want to lob this one that is not relevant to anything? Because here it is. Where are you, 6? Where's the blue one? Here. Ugh. That is also some bullshit. This reminds you of a TAR task from last season? I don't remember what you're thinking of. Ugh. Imagine if I got impaled on one of those. Yeah, we're not going to do this in 2:30, I'll tell you right now. And then the last one's usually in the middle. That is what I couldn't do last night to save my life. There was one on a... Oh, the soccer darts that Rob and Corey did and like no one else did because it was impossible. Okay, one more time. I said I would do it twice. I think that's what you're thinking of. Ah, shit. Go on. Not that far. No! Hate this. I hate it. I hate it. I'm never at the angle I want to be. No. Like, do we really need all these extra ones here? It's hard enough. We really don't. See, that would have gone in if that other ball wasn't in the way to go in first. Okay, opposite corner, is that right? Nope, that's blue. We want yellow. Other opposite corner. That's not the direction that physically that should have gone in. Like, fuck you. Blue. Where are you, blue? There. No, I'm not fucking that way. Come on. Yeah, and then we run into this fucking problem. Okay. And that's enough of this game. Got 100 hours in both Lucio Ball and Rocket League. You could probably crack this out in like 2 tries. I'm happy for you. These sorts of games are not my strong suit. I've never pretended they are. I don't want to be good at them. I would love to not do them. Okay. The only other thing we could do is the pirate shooting game. I don't want to do that either. But we can go say hi to Johnny. See how many we have. Oh, you can't. Wait, hold on. Oh, we have to Oh, we can't fast travel from here.
Step right up. We got the best selection in Gongaga.
Check out the best look we made.
How about an orb or two?
Johnny's always so on. You know what I mean? Johnny's seaside and like.
How's the collectathon coming, bro?
26 out of 88. God, just murder me. See, I feel like I've completed them. You want to come over and do it for me? Yeah, sure. Come on over. Ugh. Oh, and the frog game in Junon, too. I don't want to do that right now. So I'm not gonna. How do I get to that one? That's what I was trying to figure out also. Maybe from here? Except we're like up on a ridge and that's not it. The fuck is that? This is what I don't know, is how do I get up there? You walk dog now and then you'll be back. Enjoy your sand. Yeah, well, you got a lot of sand. Oh, I have fucking Kate Sith in the party, and that's Mike's fault. Oh, we had to fight one of these in order to be able to unlock something in the combat simulator, I think. We ain't hitting shit. There we go. Inflicting enough damage will pressure it. That's how fighting works. Oh, fuck you. This is not good for anything. I hate these guys.
Don't overdo it.
Oh, I didn't even look at what the goals were, but I guess I did them.
All intel objectives.
Oh, pressure, stagger, defeat within the time limit, yeah.
Cloud, I've analyzed the data from your latest bout and graded your performance. You've earned a 10 out of 10.
Cloud, apologies. Mai is speaking out of turn. Pay her no mind.
You get a 3 out of 10.
What? Those sound like questionable metrics. Never mind. We'll discuss this later. Cloud, I've come up with a new combat trial for you.
Sand
Why not give it a go?
slitherers. Oh, that's going to be annoying. That's the list of things I'm not looking forward to doing. Okay. There's a fiend intel over here. We've done all the towers, so I don't think anything else is going to unlock other than, like, further proto-relic destinations. So let's go here. I get, like, out. Got it on the map. Why did it put me there? I'm over here.
It's lucky I sharpened my claws.
Rare super obvious identified. Let's see guidance protocol. Look closely. What appears to be a flush. A sharp.
Allow me.
Weak to fire. Wild. Oh,
While most cutthroat birds with their talons cut, the spear hunters with one clean thrust they can skewer their quarry, then slice and dice it with ease. Careful now. We don't want that beautiful face of yours to be full of holes. Now that's the spirit.
You're gonna love it.
Heat wave!
You got this under control.
Talking about a heat wave!
Leave it to me.
Don't get stoned. Oh, well, they haven't graded out, so we haven't been. Oh, we did it. Okay, great.
Battle objectives completed. I knew you had it in you. Way to go.
Well done, Cloud. You've managed to complete all combat assignments in the Corel region.
What assignments they were! You faced so many fiends. Sholopods, spearhawks, landworms, chimeras.
That's quite enough. Anyway, I've added a new combat trial to the simulator, Cloud. Do check it out sometime.
Okay, that's all there is to do that isn't the proto relic. Yeah, you could edit her programming. Literally, like, I don't need two robots, or what, you know, not literally robots, but you know what I mean. I don't need them arguing with each other. You laugh the first couple of times, but this is getting out of hand. Yeah, exactly. Like, I get it. Okay, let it go.
I heard that you assisted the Mughals in opening their shop. It said that Mughal metals, their unique currency, is imbued with a preternatural power to lift one's spirits. Perhaps collecting these
You did
metals
this to
and
yourself,
delivering
Chadley,
them
and now you're
the
doing it to
Mughals
me.
will bring us that much closer to a planet replete with joy and laughter.
Okay, we'll do those two in a minute. I will be right back. Okay, combat simulator. Here we go. don't know what Tifa's materia situation is, but she's still gonna be better than Kate said. What are you? Fire and wind, fire and wind, fire and wind. You.
Let's finish this. It's never in doubt.
You're gasping that I'm not using Kate Sith, Mike. Oh shit, I don't know if anybody has lightning eclipse. But we have this. Oh, she doesn't have electric. Okay.
Deal with that.
Good to go?
Got it.
You're out.
Hang back. Let's go. Come on, it's a good time. Ready? Now. Do it. You're up. Your turn. Now's our chance.
Don't stop till it's done!
I'm all warmed up.
Sarcastically gasping. Got you. Uh-huh. Didn't we just do this? Shanklopod. Fire. Did try to avoid that. Didn't succeed one time. Oh. No, get away from me. Jesus Christ.
Take it over. Let's do this.
Everything he says to monsters is so funny to me. Like telling a monster to kiss my ass or suck it. It was so funny. Vitality up materia. Wow, I'll never use that. Probably. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. Just like I said. Ice, ice for everyone. Ice, ice, baby.
Hang back. It's on you. I got it.
I was gonna say, could we get Barrett back, please? Thank you.
Hang back. Don't overdo it.
Where the fuck is the other thing? There we go. I don't like the ones that can go into the ground. You have Vitality up equipped on Tifa, but have everyone equipped with materia. Yeah, I basically have everyone equipped with some stuff.
It's on you.
Oh. That came out of fucking nowhere. Weak to everything but electricity. That's counterintuitive.
Keep it together. Finish it. I got it.
Where's that coming from?
Hang back. Try this. Deal with that. I got it. Take the lead.
Jeez. Fucking guard it had up.
Celebrate.
Worm. Also ice. shit. Oh, I don't have raise anymore. Shit. Okay, fine. Oh, and we can't use items in here. Fuck me. Where did his raise materia go? Oh, it's because he was doing the fight by himself. Son of a bitch. Come on. Oh, jeez. This fucking sucks. Woof.
I know I did.
When do we get raised? I bought it somewhere. Check the materia vendor in the Dust Bowl, maybe? Because I definitely, I bought it.
This data is incredible. Thank you for your contribution. I can't help but wonder where we'll meet next. So many fascinating possibilities.
I can look for you. Or did I make that up? Might be North Coral? Definitely didn't talk to Snaps here. Why are you here?
Why, hello. Good to see you again. How about a photo to commemorate our reunion? Some thugs literally ran me out of town. Made for great action shots. Hopefully folks can feel their grittiness. I've already got solid pictures.
What's worse is he's here when you're in jail. He just doesn't show up until after. Is there not a materia vendor here? Maybe not. Let me see if it was here.
A customer.
Nope, wasn't here. But I definitely bought them because I bought 2 of them. Yeah, because Cloud has 1. I thought Barrett... Oh, I took the other one off of Barrett. Okay. spy from Chadley?
My husband still be here if we had
Which of you dicks killed the boss?
Been out of work for ages. Wonder why.
There's gotta be something we can do to move forward.
Oh wait, this isn't where I want to be.
What?
4 years.
Shinra throws us a bone every so often.
Children of the planet. Hearken to our mother.
Your efforts have yielded an astounding amount of. Perhaps you would like to use it to develop materia?
Nope, wasn't Chadley. Couldn't tell you where I bought it, Mike. Don't know. You'll come across it. It's gotta be soon, because you're not that far behind me.
It's on you.
Need my help, do you? Gotta love it. You're about to catch a cold. Keep pouring it on.
Let's do this. That's it. Take the lead.
I got it. Pour it on. Heads up. Finish it.
Come on, get out of here. Thank you. I hate these guys.
It's on now. Don't overdo it.
Golden opportunity right here.
All set. Keep it up. That's the way to do it.
It's on you.
Yeah, out. Back on this. Gotta love. Bring it home.
I'll be fine. You're up.
Hang back. Deal with that.
Yes, it's my turn. How about a nice cold can of whooping? Bring it to heat.
I got
Ugh.
Let's do this. Don't overdo it.
Watch and learn. Got a whole heap of men with your name on it. You're up.
It's on you.
Need my help, do you?
Jesus Christ. I think maybe a ranged party would have been a better choice for this fight, now that I'm thinking about it. But, you know, here we are. you actually hitting anything? What are you doing? There we go.
Let's watch yourself.
My take the lead.
Sometimes you need a grilled cheese, and that's what you're having right now? Nice. Love a grilled cheese.
It's on you.
I don't know why I did fire. I should have done ice. I got distracted. Or confused. Or both. Oh, Tifa's been eaten.
Don't overdo it.
Need my help, do you?
Taking over. It's on you.
Guess it's my turn. So now. Give 'em hell. We still gotta go.
My turn.
About damn time.
Let's do this. That's it.
Shiva?
Deal with that.
Need my help, do you? You're up.
Okay, let's go.
Come on.
It's on you.
Don't overdo it.
Hate. Hateful. So hateful. Sheesh.
Let's go.
That's everything.
Are my trials not challenging enough?
Nope.
Needless to say, many hazards await you on the road, so take care.
So join in her lament. Y'all ain't gonna like a rage. Rage
Take whatever beds are open. It's time you moved on.
It's really bothering me, though, that I can't remember where I bought the raised materia, Mike. But alas, the world may never know. I don't even know where I'm supposed to be going to continue the story at this point. Way down there? But we'll go proto-relic first.
The signal is growing stronger. Perhaps there is a proto-relic in the nearby reactor.
Mysterious power blocks the way inside, and there's a cactuar cut out in the door.
Whatever it is, I don't think we can get inside.
Whoa. Commencing scan. I believe I have a match. The symbols resemble those found in the Book of Kings, an ancient tome. Allow me to translate. Interesting. Well then, in order to unlock this door, you'll need to locate a cactuar rock hidden somewhere in the desert.
What kind of rock?
A mineral deposit named for its distinct cactuar shape. Now that Cloud has made contact with this door, the rock we seek should be marked by a green glow. By the way, do you happen to see a cactuar-shaped statue anywhere nearby?
Yeah, right next to the door.
Oh,
That's it! That statue should guide you to the rock I spoke of, which in turn will serve as the key to the door.
So we must prove ourselves worthy.
I know you can do it.
Raise the cactuar statue aloft and then follow the light image to locate its corresponding rock. What? In the sky crystal? treasure chest to be found. Oh, there we go. Swallow Song Bracer. Okay, what are we doing? Something with the cactuar. Yeah, I think we have to go around this whole thing. Let's try going from up here, actually. That was a great choice. Stand before the rock and raise the cactuar statue.
Allow me. Keep it together.
Need my help to suck. Bring it home. And don't come back.
Investigate the cactuar rock.
Here goes. Oh, shit.
What are you doing?
I'm not anything.
Oh man, that was hilarious! Hey, you think there are any more of these amazing rocks out there?
Pliability is most impressive.
Whatever. Let's go.
Turn to the modular reactor and unseal the door. Okay, can we fast travel back there? Please say yes. No, but we can fast travel here.
them, the proto-relic is the treasure of the sands, it seems, which they have kept safe for generations. Moreover, they are duty-bound to ensure its safety until its rightful owner comes to claim it.
Wonder who that is.
For all we know, it could simply be a myth.
You're saying these guys have their own fairy tales? Sounds pretty silly to me.
Hang on a sec. Who are you calling a fairy?
What the fuck?
Whoa, no need for all that. Name's G, Kid G. Descended from a long line of goblins. I look after these cactuars. It's a duty passed down to me from my forebears.
Wait, you can talk?
Speech ain't that hard, lady. Where there's a will, there's a way. Given your present company, I'm shocked you haven't shaken that preconception.
I was kind of thinking the same thing.
He does have a point.
Quote Cactuar scripture, the Book of Kings. Unto those who seek the treasure of these sands, a trial shall be given. If you think you've got what it takes to be the treasure's rightful owner, you're gonna have to prove it first.
Where'd they all come from?
And now your trial. Take down the cactuars within the time allotted. If you can.
Oh boy.
Oh, it looks like we have ourselves a volunteer.
Me?
Test your might against an army of spiny speedsters in this race against the clock. Defeat as many cactuars as possible within the time limit. Each cactuar defeated will add to your score. Reach the target score before time runs out to win. Cactuars come in all shapes and sizes and point values, with some even boasting special properties. For example, gladiators are more susceptible to standard physical attacks. Oh. Magitars are vulnerable to magic attacks, like Yuffie's ninjutsu. There's a mod that makes all the women buff in this game? Is this another thing I'm gonna have to figure out how to get good at? I don't want to. Gift jar time bonus. Where should I be? Oh, whoa! Woof. This is nuts. 950.
Afraid I can't just hand over the treasure of the sands after a performance like that. So, you gonna give it another go?
1000 is the target score for the lowest rank. Ah! Woof. 1220. 1500.
Gotta say, I'm impressed.
Good enough.
Hand over the pro
For now.
right then?
Never heard anyone call it that before. But I'm a goblin of my word. So here. And so, as promised, your piece of the prize.
Piece? We want the whole thing, Shrimp!
Then you're gonna need to go around and gather up the other bits. Put it together yourself.
Right. So what you're saying is...
That more trials await. And that yours truly will be your guide. See you next time.
What an unexpected and exhilarating turn of events! An ancient treasure guarded by an army of cactuars and a goblin! Not to mention the mysterious giant of the sands and the Book of Kings! Increase in body temperature detected. I believe I'm rather excited. I've already another signal from the proto-relic. Or rather, the treasure of the sands. Head for modular reactor 2.
Say, how many of these mini reactors are there anyway?
I'm gonna guess 4.
These modular
Several.
reactors were erected throughout the desert as a means of generating and supplying power to the gold saucer. To avoid accelerating the desertification of the region, the reactors are periodically cycled between active and dormant states.
Who would have thought all that glitz and glamour came at such a high cost?
In any case, the reactors have been ingeniously repurposed by the Cactuars, and within these fortresses, they may secure their treasure. I honestly doubt Shinra could produce anything half as resilient as this combination of sand and Cactuar nectar.
Okay. It's gonna be the easiest way to get there. This probably. The design of these is interesting. I don't like that I have to go find another fucking rock.
Cactuars.
Defeat the enemy without getting swallowed. Oh, I see it up there. But you won't let me climb that. For why? Alright, let's try going here. That's annoying. And raise the Cactuar statue.
Too bad.
Hey, fight's not over yet! Suck on this! Yeah! Get your ass
What are you waiting for? Go on, touch it.
Ladies first.
Oh no, you're way better at the whole putting yourself in harm's way thing.
Fine.
Are you kidding me? Why? Me?
Word of advice? Don't fight it.
Yes, heed the voice of experience.
What did I do to deserve this?
Let's head back to the reactor.
We don't even have to go in this. Oh, in the rock, right? Not trying to fight you, really not. Just trying to mind my own business.
Sure took you long enough. What do you say? Want to jump right into your second trial?
Not really.
You know how this ends.
I like his
Do
hat,
I ever?
though.
But do you?
Holy crap!
Let's see.
I
Who looks
love
fit
that the
to
big
fight?
one has a little mustache.
Me! Can I give it a go?
Oh, God.
Fine by me. If the little lady wants to show off, I say let her.
Hate that. Oh, God. Okay, Aerith's trial introduces 2 new species of cactuars to conquer. Light tars and dark tars. Press L2 to conjure an anti-light luminous ward, and press R2 to summon an anti-dark shadow ward. Oh, God, okay. L2 for light, R2 for dark.
Well, this isn't good. Get ready. Here he comes. This should make you stronger. You'll see. off a bit? You'll see. You'll see. Get
This
ready.
is awful.
You'll see. Okay. I'd keep my distance if I were you. Get him. Okay. You'll see. Here. Get ready. You'll see. Okay. Get ready. I'm backing off a bit. Yoo-hoo! Okay. Yeah! I'd keep my distance if I were you. Hey, you asked for it. Yoo-hoo! Okay. You'll see. Okay. I'd keep my distance if I were you.
Oh, God. This is tragic.
You'll see. I'm backing off a bit. Get him! You'll see. Get ready. You'll see. That'll do.
Yikes. Not at all close. This is gonna suck.
Okay. Yoo-hoo! Okay. I'd keep my distance if I were you. Go on! That's it! Ready? Hey, you asked for it. This one's for you! You'll see. Get ready. I'd keep my distance if I were you.
Maybe we're figuring it out.
Hey, you asked for it. One more shot. I'm backing off a bit. This one's for you. Hey, you asked for it. Get him. I'd keep my distance if I were you. One more shot.
Oh, hi.
Hey, you asked for it. I'm backing off a bit. Go on. This one's for you. This should make you stronger. I'd keep my distance if I were you. Go on. I'm backing off a bit. That's it. Here it comes. One more shot. You asked for it. Looking for me? Here it comes. I'd keep my distance if I were you. I'm backing off a bit.
Good enough.
sure showed me. And I still thought you might be no better than a bunch of bumbling bandits. Ta-da!
We done now?
Not even close. You've still got 2 more pieces to collect, and they won't come easy. But I could use a bit of time to shore up the next trial, seeing as you kind of breezed through the first 2.
Didn't feel that way to
How's about we
me.
put things on pause. Here, give me your contact info. That way, I can hit you up when the trial's good and ready.
What?
Cloud, I think it would be wise to oblige his request.
I hate that Chadley is just always listening in on like my whole fucking life.
Perfect. You'll be hearing from me soon. Peace.
Our hunt is on hiatus.
For the time being, I'm afraid our only viable course of action is to await further instructions.
Strange. I think the only other intel left is the rest of the proto-relic. As far as I can tell. So then literally, like, how do I get over here? I don't even... I feel like I want to go this way? Right? No, this is not. I think I need to go around. Here's where I think we want to go to the right. Maybe? I feel like we're seeing more green this way, so this seems right. Yeah.
For a jungle, that's what. The reactor's nestled deep in the heart of one.
If that's the case, I think we're still a long ways off.
Can this handle a jungle?
Well, we'll soon find out, won't we?
What's that? Oh, it's a sign of some kind, I guess. Okay. I love the idea of not being in the desert anymore, that's for damn sure. Just need to the right, though. I was like, let me just drive straight for the green. Never mind the road.
Gongaga's just past these shallows.
Gongaga?
Where's Agus from? Okay, but you want to tell me this isn't something first? forest, huh? That surprises me.
Hey, up ahead. That our jungle?
Indeed
You
it
think?
is. Hold on, little Miss Carsick. We're almost there.
Hooray. Think I'm gonna hurl.
Bit overgrown for the poor old buggy. We'll need to carry on foot. Oh, I meant
Rip.
to say, there's a village up this way. Fancy popping in? The reactor's not going anywhere, and I bet we could all do with a wee cat nap, eh?
Sure, let's. Cloud, you okay?
I just... I
You
feel
walked
like
away to
I've
get
been
seltzer
here
and it
before.
sounded like Moneypenny giving you a mission and you know this isn't Golden Eye. Nope, that's Kate Sith for you. Kujata's on the list. Unexpected. I don't think I have anything to do with the folios, but let's check. No, not really. Oh. I don't think Mike's still here, but you can just buy it at the vending machine. It's funny that we like had that whole crazy conversation. Crocodile bracelet. Who's Barrett doing up on the fucking roof of the building? This building that seems to have no door to enter it. Which is really annoying. I get it, we're not supposed to go in there, but like, but what if I want to? Okay, give me just a second. I will be right back. Let's see what we got going on. I mean, I could do more fucking world intel. I love that they're like, okay, you're continuing the story. Great. Here's a bunch more regional stuff you could do if you want. Never advance the story. Well, by a bunch, I mean, there's one tower, I guess. But we gotta get all... Oh, more towers. Okay. Ah! Okay, but obviously we have to do this first tower first. I mean, I have to do this first tower first. This feels Cosmo Canyon-y, though. With the, like, torches and the red rocks. I guess I'm not surprised. I knew that they were making Gongaga a whole region, and I'm not surprised, but, like, I want to get to Cosmo Canyon. Oh, this music. Oh, well. I wonder what the regional terrain gimmick will be. I don't even know if going down is the correct answer. What is
If
it?
you're serious about wanting to be our new best friend, how about giving us some insider info?
Well, if it's dirty laundry you're after.
Yeah.
I have heard whispers about the new president's proclivities. You wouldn't believe how much he spends on those fancy suits.
Oh, why did I even ask?
Really? Is this what's gonna get in my fucking way? Oh, I might have fallen into shallow water. Definitively not the way I was supposed to get here, but we're here. What the fuck are you? Great flowers. And amphidex.
I got your number.
Ice. Fire for the flowers, ice for the flowers.
Suck on this! You're up.
What's going on in there? You can't see shit.
Let's do this.
Not bad, but not my best.
Okay. Wait. Get your Moogle medals. Climb up Barrett's ass. Mid-River Isle Tower.
Cloud! There are pockets within the Gongaga region that we still cannot scan, despite being within range of a tower. If anyone is capable of evading detection by Republic tech, it must be...
Shinra.
Yes. Furthermore, as we have yet to detect a proto-relic, I suspect these issues may be related in some manner. I've marked the previously mentioned pockets on your map. And remember, when surveying, safety first.
Ashley, if you're listening, are you excited about David Tennant hosting The Genius out of fucking nowhere? I'm very excited. Okay, that's the broken bridge. Yep, that doesn't help me. Oh look, we swim. We swim. Oh, there's shit in the water. Are you a thing or are you a stick? Enemy or stick? Stick. Just a stick. Okay. Definitely was concerned it was the fin of something. Okay, how much way are we going? This way?
Deal with that.
Yeah, I'll do it. Bang, bang! Give 'em hell.
I got there, bring it.
Sweet. Currently just kind of wandering, not really specifically trying to get anywhere. Well, we are divine intel bound, it looks like. Yep.
So, Kate, I know you've been ratting on us to Shinra, telling them where we are, you furry fraud.
Climb this rope? Yeah.
I knew this cat had two faces.
Come on now. I'm only pulling your leg.
I'm so excited. You hope the UK adapts it well. I know. I'm like sort of anxious because I feel like this was talked about when Rob and Steven covered the first two seasons of the original. That like, how would this adapt to, you know, to America, but like to an English-speaking audience in general? I'll be curious to see. Wait, is it this way or is it the other way? I guess it's the other way. But I love The Genius. Like, I've watched certainly the first two seasons. Well, I was going to say several times. I don't think I've watched them 7 times, but more than twice. And I've watched 3 and 4, I think, at least twice each. So to have a season in English, that would be far less effort to watch. Watched a bit of the Dutch adaptation. The episodes were 45 minutes and didn't have practice time. Triangle, square, X. Triangle, square, X. Nicky Cole, thank you for the raid. It wasn't the best. Okay, hold on. Let me do this while I have the rhythm in my head, and then we'll talk. Triangle, square, X. Triangle, square, X. Yeah. Hello, hello. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you for coming and saying hi today. An English version will be so nice. I hope it works well. I'm very nervous that it won't, but I'm like too excited to be too nervous.
Analysis complete. I managed to extract the necessary data
Aldo.
from the crystal.
I haven't seen
This
you in a
should allow
minute.
me to
Hello.
strengthen your materia.
Folks, hit that heart up at the top of the chat. Give Nikki a follow if you would. Where is Tarzan clip? We did Tarzan at the beginning of the stream yesterday, Cheesy. So if you go watch the beginning of yesterday's stream, you will see the Tarzan video, the Tarzan swing video. Did nobody clip it? It's like a 30-second video. Let's see. I can make it into a clip if I have to. And I think I do. Yeah, nobody did it. Okay. No one clipped it. Yeah, nobody clipped it. But it is, you can find it pretty easily at the start of yesterday's stream if you would like to, and I will try to remember to clip it in the near future. But I also showed a couple of bonus Costa Rica videos when we watched that one, so a little extra bang for your buck, for your Stardust buck. Nikki, what were you playing? Oh, what is this? Hate that.
Best do it right.
Ice and lightning.
Keep it together.
All right. Watch it, Lurch. Go. You ain't getting out of this. Don't stop till you
Damn, it was... Oh, that's the Fright Flower. I was like, it was staggered for barely a second.
Watch yourself.
My turn.
Yeah, for anybody who doesn't know what we're talking about, if you would like to watch me make an involuntary yelling noise while jumping off of a high platform in the jungle, which feels appropriate for where we are now, you can check out the beginning of yesterday's stream. Oh, wait, where you going, bird? This way. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, wait, we gotta transmute real quick. We can finally do a mega potion and level up our crafting. Gongaga Pine. It's a new one. Obviously, because we haven't been in Gongaga before now. Okay, we picked up all the stuff. Let's go press triangle on the crystal a few times. Off to a meeting. All right, thanks for hanging out, Ashley. Hope the meeting goes swiftly. Raiders, if you're still here, hello. I am Hard Rock Hope. We are playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Whatever part we're on, that's how many days the game's been out. 15? 16? Somewhere in that neighborhood? Can't stop, won't stop. 15, yeah. Oh yeah, 2 weeks ago yesterday. That makes sense, because it came out on Thursday, the 29th. Do I just go do that fiend intel right now? No, I don't want to. Okay. Here. Oh, do I want to go down? I don't even know. God, it's just so nice to not be in the desert. I can't even begin to tell you. I mean, it's my own fault I spent as much time in the desert as I did, but my fault and Brand's fault. Can I climb this? No. How the hell do I get where I'm going? I need to go the other way. I want to be on land. Over here? No. This actually looks kind of like where we went in Costa Rica on our last day there. Like right before we went to the airport with like the turquoise water and the red rocks. That is legit what Pozo los Coyotes looks like. Guess we follow the torches. I don't need to fight those guys, I really don't. Interesting how, like, Celtic this music sounds. Okay, this is all, like, fucking cliff face, though. How am I gonna get over there? Also, are we about to go down a waterfall? No, okay. Oh, we are swimming the wrong way, however. Watch, we're gonna swim right back to where those two chimera mimics were, and I'm gonna end up having to fight them anyway. Or we'll just swim all the way there. That's also fine. You know what's not happening in the water? Fights. Are you alive? Oh, we can bounce on you. Can I get up here? No. Can I get up here? No. Do I live here now? I live in the water forever? Uh-oh. Oh, we have to get out of here. Well, that was a long, unnecessary detour. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, Chocobo.
Did you know, Cloud, that forest chocobos use mushrooms as springboards?
Oh, I can't call it Chocobo because I don't have the Regent's Chocobo yet. Boo.
Come along. The village of Gongaga awaits.
Gongaga.
Time. I'm freaking starving. Maybe our lucky food will be on the menu.
What's our lucky food? Wait, what is back here? Oh, they marked the bridge. Okay, great. And the mushroom, I think that's the mushroom right next to the bridge. Great. I was just thinking to myself, I wish this game had a mechanic where you could mark spots on the map, but it marked it for me anyway.
They are! Gongaga mushrooms.
Classic.
They may be hard to come by in Midgar, but here you can't move for the blasted things.
Wow. Passing through. You.
What?
Nothing. For a second, I thought you were someone else. Who are you people?
Aye, you'll do.
More importantly, why are you here? Not to survey the reactor, I presume.
Ah, no, just to
What
study
is he
it.
doing
We're on a
it?
wee field trip, you see? Whee.
Well then.
Oh.
Welcome to Gongaga. I'm Cisne, Coalition Captain.
Her hair
And
wasn't
sorry,
red before,
didn't
was
mean to
it?
startle you before. Just doing our jobs. Back to your posts.
Ma'am.
You'll get a clear view of the reactor from that hill. Make sure to pay your respects, though.
Of course.
Come on.
R.I.P. fast travel. Okay, I think actually I might stop here for today. Feels like a good place to stop before we get wrapped up in whatever is about to happen. Shame I did it right after fast travel got locked, but that's okay. We will save. Perfect. Great. Thank you for hanging out this afternoon, my friends. As usual, we will be back tomorrow to continue the story. Whoever heard of such a thing? 60 hours I've played this game already. Fucking nuts. I hope you all have a great rest of your Thursday. Thanks for chatting about TV with me at the start of the stream. And I'll see you all soon. Have a great rest of your day.